Local tap room Tap and Cellar offers the Valley a place to sip wine and beer from around the state. But that's not all they offer. They also organize special events for people to attend. Here to let us know when they are happening, we have the owner of Tap and Cellar, Mike Xavier. Welcome, Mike. How are you?
Well, thanks for having me. I'm doing great.
No, well, that's good to hear. Staying healthy, I'm pretty sure, right?
Absolutely.
Mike, okay, before we start getting into that list of events, what makes you guys so different from other businesses?
Well, as far as, what we've created at Tap and Cellar, we've created something that didn't really exist in Fresno prior to. And so our main focus is on craft beer, handcrafted wine, stuff that, is not mass produced, very small producers, especially with, the beers and the wines are both very, very small produced. So you're not going to see them out everywhere.
That's for sure. And Mike, I did mention that you guys have beer and wine from all over the state earlier. How does that process work? Do you go personally and try them all out, or how does that work?
I do. Sometimes I kind of listen to what's going on, with our clients and what they're asking for. But I travel all over the state of California, and what we try to do is go to try to find the best of what's out there. The best beers, the best wines, and then try to bring them into Tap and Cellar.
So you definitely build that relationship with them, right? And they trust you that, okay, you guys are going to do good with them. And then, Mike, okay, besides all of that, what would you say is your most popular wine and beer right now? Well,
we have a beautiful wine from Xavier Family Estates, which is my family winery that my great-grandfather started actually back in 1900. So a little over 100 years we've been rolling around the Napa Valley. But we actually just came out with a wine called the Albarino, which is a Spanish white grape that we actually grow just right here in the valley. I mean, just local wine. We grow it just right along the San Joaquin River, and it's just a fantastic wine.
Oh, I love that. And then we have some products here, Mike. Tell us a little bit about them.
Well, this is just a little bit about today's release. So this is Alvarado Street Brewing Company, one of our favorite breweries, just fantastic out of Monterey. And so we have the Vengeful Barbarian, which is an IPA, very, very hoppy IPA. We also brought the Jale Punch, which is a kettle sour. It's got oranges, vanilla beans, just got all kinds of unique stuff in there.
It has a kettle sour? What does that mean
kettle
exactly?
Sour. So sour beers. Sour beers are, something that have been around for a long time, but very popular and gaining more traction as we come along.
I don't know if you guys could see the artwork as well. It's so amazing. I love it. I really do, because it looks refreshing. I don't know if you guys could zoom in. Can you see that? Over here, can you guys see that? There we have it. Look at that. I just love that, Mike. And then, okay, I'm going to lift the first one up because I feel like people didn't really see that. But look at this artwork. I love this. I love it. I really do. And then we have the third one here, Mike. What do we have going on?
Third one is actually Alvarado Street's Mai Tai, and this beer has won several times at the Great American Beer Festival. It's won a couple gold medals, a silver medal. Just one of the best easy drinking IPAs. Now, IPAs used to be, back in the day, they were very bitter. It's just one of these things that were hard to adapt to. But now with all the different yeasts and the different hops, they become tropical, fruity, and just all kinds of great things that are coming out of these IPAs these days.
It's kind of like wine now, right? I feel like wine before it was just red and white. Now it's like the fruity little wine, which is my favorite. I don't know why I can't drink the red or the white. I need that fruity taste. And then Mike, talk to us about your events coming up.
Yeah, so we're actually getting ready to celebrate our 2-year anniversary. We're going to have all kinds of gear. We got some new hats, sweatshirts, shirts, that kind of thing. But Friday, we got the Chris Elk Band, Big Elk Band, playing, and it's actually his birthday bash. So Chris Elkins is having his big birthday bash at Tap and Cellar Friday night. That's going to go from 8:30 until midnight. And then Saturday, we're opening at noon. We have, we have Humble Sea, Alvarado Street, Sante Adarius. These are all breweries that we love to bring in, but we have several different releases, special releases from these breweries, and then we have Boha Reggae. So if you guys have heard of Boha, they're just a phenomenal band that we're going to have. They're going to come on at Saturday night at 8:30, and they're going to play till about midnight.
Oh wow! And then on Sunday you have brunch as well, right?
Sunday we have a brunch. So we're going to actually do waffles and wine. We're going to start out with waffles and wine, and we're going to do fresh squeezed mimosas, fresh squeezed orange juice from 11 a.m. till 2 p.m. So if you're looking for somewhere to do brunch, come and check us out. Then we're going to do a wine tasting. sparkling with Savier Vineyards, Cardella Winery, and Spirit Horse Vineyards from 2 to 6. And then we're going to follow that up with a sour beer tasting. It's a kind of a private event that we're going to do. Everybody, it's a bottle share. So people bring in bottles of sour beer. And we have about 50 spots available. It's a RSVP thing, and it's going to be phenomenal. So you'll get to meet a lot of great people and try some different sour beers.
Oh, it's going to be a fun time for sure. Mike, thank you so much for joining us. We really appreciate it. Thank you.
We appreciate you.
Stay with us because we have more Central Valley today when we come back.